Hi, I'm Anjalee Handaragama from Visakha Vidyala and I was placed Island 8, District 4th in the G.C.E Level exam 2020. First and foremost, I would like to thank my parents for their unwavering support and guidance and being with me through kith and kin. I would like to thank the principal, Mrs. Anjalee Handaragama, our school accounts miss, Mrs. Pyomika, our econ sir, Mr. Dulip Lakshan Fernando, and ICT Miss Vatsala Jayanetti. At the same time, a massive thanks goes to Mr. Nilanta Agampodi, who was my accounts lecturer at group class, and at the same time, Mr. Sandamal Vidanagamage and Miss Imalka Disanayaka, who taught me ICT, and Mr. Imran Hashim and Mr. Pushpakumar Herath for all the support and guidance that was given for my economics sessions. Last but not least, I would like to thank everyone at Imperial Family for the massive support and guidance that was given to us by conducting a session of free online classes and at the same time introducing us to the Young Business Leaders Digital Challenge. Because of that, I am standing here with you today as a Year 1 Semester 2 student who have won the scholarship. So speaking about the main challenges, I would like to say that there were two main problems that we faced. Number one is the fact that we lost a lot of a thing called the exam mentality, and number two was the frustration that came from not being able to cover the syllabus because our lockdown period started from March onwards. So talking about the exam mentality, the biggest problem we faced was the March to August time period is one of the most crucial time periods of any A-level student's life, because that is the time when we stop doing every extracurricular activities and start to focus on our studies only. So since we were stuck at home, we lost all motivation and we did not know what to do, which made us frustrated. And at the second time, what I did was, when I was faced with that challenge was, I was also a super outgoing person. I cannot actually stay at one place and work. I had that problem. But I knew that my lifestyle, my work plan had to change because I had to adapt, because the future is unpredictable. Whether I liked it or not, I would have to write the exam one day. So what I did for this was, I changed my entire work plan and started to think about daily targets. So these daily targets, sometimes I would study like 3 or 4 lessons per day, or else I would study one lesson and do a lot of questions. Like that, no matter what happened, by the end of the day, what mattered to me was that I had finished all my studies and that my daily targets are achieved. And at the same time, we had a lot of group sessions, a lot of online sessions where we discussed questions with friends. So actually the motivation factor increased. Speaking about the frustration that happened due to the syllabus problem, our teachers were always saying us to keep on studying, and we did a lot of online classes and was somehow able to cover the syllabus. And at the same time, ICBS helped us a lot by giving us a lot of online sessions, and that was also very good, and it helped me a lot, especially the question sessions, to answer my A-level exam. So by the end of it all, I was regularly, once the lockdown period lessened a bit and things calmed down, I went back to school, I went to my classes, I did it regularly, and by the end of everything, we were on the verge of a second lockdown when we were about to write the exam. But then I was super relaxed because I had done what I could do with the resources that was given to me, and I had the confidence that I will just do my best and come home. So speaking about the scholarship challenge, it was actually one of the first in the entire country, and it was named as the Young Business Leaders Digital Challenge. So this challenge was consisted of 4 stages. It had a questionnaire, a essay to write about the coronavirus pandemic, and at the same time a debate and a discussion. So there were 2 very important things that I learned with the scholarship challenge. Number one is that I had a lot of potential that was not explored. So that actually helped me to become the person that I am today, and I'm walking on a path that I like to choose, and I chose for myself. Number 2 is the fact that it was, even if the time period was so stressful, because we conducted this challenge for the last 3 months before that reached to our A-level exam, and during those last 3 months, it was a really nice stress release, and at the same time it was a really friendly competition where we can talk about our ideals, about our frustrations, and it was actually a platform which helped us to increase our motivation factor. Speaking about the degree name is B.A. Hons International Business and Finance, and it's a special collaboration done by the University of West of Scotland and Imperial College of Business Studies, Sri Lanka. So far I am an year 1 semester 2 student, and this is an advice that I would like to give to everyone, because once my A-level exam finished, on the day of the A-level exam was finished, I got to know that I had won a scholarship to do the degree, a full scholarship by the way, and I was able to go on with it. And more than saying that I am happy, I would say that I was relieved, because the problem that most Sri Lankan students face today is that once we are done with our A-levels, we have to stay for at least a 3 months time period wondering what to do. Are we going to pursue a professional qualification, or are we just waiting until state universities? But actually this is like a God-given chance to me, because I did not even have the time to even breathe or think about what I should do next, because I was given the degree and I started just 3 weeks after my A-levels. So speaking about the lecturers, so far I'm super blessed to have those lecturers with me, because even if I would call them late at night thinking that I cannot understand a certain part, they would be so kind enough to support me on that. And even if the marking is strict, I have understood that there is a lot of soft skills and hard skills that we learn as a result of all the assignments that we have to do. So it's not just a professional qualification. What I'm trying to tell you is, this is not just, education is not about being the best of the best, or not about just having 1,000 more qualifications to decorate your CV. Rather, it's about being the best version of yourself. So I invite you all, as an Imperial student myself, to come and see for yourself and experience the difference. Because this is not just education, this is not just another qualification, but the learning experience of a lifetime.